There we go, a little clearer for y'all. Sorry I lost signal, everybody. I lost that a while ago. Big and crap, my phone had died, and I apologize. So I'm back on live now. We still just traveling through Kentucky. We just stopped, got some fuel here at Love's. About to pull back out on 71 southbound. Let's get it. Y'all just joining me back on live. This is your boy Sean here with Trucking Life. I was on live a while ago and my phone died on y'all. Sorry about that. But yeah, we still in Kentucky. We still rolling. Still getting it. We on the way to Louisville. Yeah, let's get it.
Take the ramp on the right to I-71 south toward Louisville.
What's going on, everybody? Y'all just joined me back. I am on 71, still in Kentucky. We're on the way to Louisville. I lost signal a while ago. Y'all apologize about that. Well, actually, I didn't lose signal. My phone died on it. I didn't mean to kill it in the live broadcast, but that's what happened. So, appreciate y'all joining me back this afternoon, this evening, whatever. We 71 southbound. We rolling. Let's get it. It's Trucking Live with Sean, baby. It's happening. We rock and we roll and I'm in love with a truck. That's stupid. I get a little silly. Right? I'm just happy because I'm going home, y'all. I'm going to be home tomorrow. Alright, so when y'all driving, you got to make sure when you see a police officer in the right lane or emergency vehicle, make sure you're getting over in your left lane. The law says to get over or at least slow down if you can't. When you pass them for emergency vehicles. So it's best to get over, give them some room, y'all. They're out there doing their job. And you don't want to take out somebody's life or hurt somebody. They're broke down or got somebody pulled over. Just give them room and get them over. Doesn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Quit being lazy butts. Do what you got to do. Get on over. How's it getting back over? Police turn the lights off on the phone. Okay, yeah, even don't. Okay, so we'll get back over now. Let's go with the 10-second rule, y'all. When y'all change lanes, remember, put your blinker on for at least 3 seconds, and then take 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds to complete the lane change. And when you do that, you want to make sure you put your eyes in that passenger mirror and watch it all the way through. The worst thing that can happen is somebody come up around the side of you and get you. It happened to me one time years ago when I first started driving, and like I said, a person had come around that wasn't there, and then as I was getting over, I flipped their mirror. You know what I mean? And, you know, it was my fault, but I ended up getting the ticket dropped out of court. Thank God, so it didn't go on my record. But still, it can happen. You know, that quick, you can take somebody's life. You got to remember, we're driving a super big vehicle. It's like a missile. So if you're not paying attention to that trailer at all times, and I always was told, if you're not driving your trailer, you're subject to failure. That's what I tell my trainees. Drive that trailer. Always pay attention. You're watching the mirror. You know, check them so many times a minute. Check them when you change your lanes. Make sure you do that, y'all. A while ago, I was talking about doors, but when the line hung up, I was talking about doors being closed. And sometimes God has shut doors so He can open up other ones for you. So if you're going through something in life, God keeps shutting those doors. You understand why? Maybe because He's trying to open something better for you. You know what I mean? Get that line out of the way there. Let's see. There we go. That's the cord to my digital camera up top, my dash cam. That's the way, y'all. Apologize. It's about 57 miles to Louisville. Come on. Can y'all hear me okay tonight? Lane changes. You know, try to avoid lane changes too as much as possible, y'all. But you gotta get over, you gotta yield. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all can hear me okay. I've got my phone died while ago, so my Bluetooth headset died. So I've got my other headset on now. I'll make sure it's connected. I hate for y'all to be riding and you can't hear me. But let me know in the comments if you can hear me. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. What's going on, Matt? What's going on? You said you subscribed a little bit ago. You driving to Jersey? Hey, be safe too, brother. I'm glad you joined me. Appreciate you subscribing to my channel, man. I'm a new channel. I'm a trucking channel I'm out of Georgia. I live in Georgia. I'm about to be moving to Alabama, but I'm down here in the south, you know, Georgia, in the south, whatever. And hey, I appreciate that. Hey, Babe Jay, what's happening? Is it AJ1? It's a little dark right here. I'm trying to read the comments on the screen, so I appreciate you joining me. But yeah, I'm a new channel. I just started in September, y'all. I'm only 5 months old, but my goal is to get out here and help truck drivers and give good content to truck drivers, help y'all succeed, not just in your trucking career, but also in your life also. You know, I talk about a lot of positive things and things that will help you in your mind and help you, you know, stay positive out here on the road. And I've been doing these little live blogs too, which these little live drives ain't that nothing fancy, nothing really brag home about. It's just it's good to have somebody to talk to keep them stay awake, you know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all joining me, appreciate y'all watching me. You just joining me live. I'm on 71 southbound, about 55 miles out of Louisville. Yeah, come on. Yeah, appreciate you. I can hear you loud and clear, big dog. Thank you. Well, welcome to the channel, Matt. In this channel, I'm trying to build a network of truck drivers. So I'm glad you're on here. You know, just cause, you know, you're on the channel and people ask questions like this. Sometimes people will say, "Hey, I can't slide my fifth wheel," or "Sean, I don't know what to do. I'm over bridge law," or things like that. And I try to answer back questions, but sometimes I sleep, you know, so I can't answer those questions back. But I've noticed other truck drivers will be reading the comments and they'll go ahead and comment on. They'll say, "Yeah, your bridge law is this, or this is that," or you know. So where I'm trying to help new drivers out here. So when I get drivers like you, Matt, I really appreciate that, because if you follow my channel and you read the comments, you're able to help other people. And that's what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to help drivers succeed. These new drivers get out here and they're built upon these CDL mills that are just turning out drivers, and they're not really teaching them how to be truck drivers. They're teaching them their CDL, you know. I appreciate you too, Matt. No problem, man. Oh, yeah, I know, man. Jersey's crazy. What's going on, Miriam? Good evening. Oh, you don't have to be a truck. I'm glad. I got a lot of people that are not truck drivers. You don't be sorry you're not a truck driver. I'm glad you're part of the community. I appreciate you watching. I really do. I really do. You always say good morning back to me every morning, and I appreciate that. It's like you said good evening right now. You said good evening, Sean. That means a lot. People come back and say good morning, good afternoon. You asked how I'm doing, and I appreciate that. You're part of the family, Miriam. You're part of the trucking life. You don't drive a truck. What part of Texas are you in, Miriam? I know you said you're from Guam, but you're down here in Texas, I believe. Am I correct, Miriam? Sorry about my voice, y'all. My voice is going out. I've been changing these weather, going in the snow and out and stuff like that. You're in Dallas. How far is Dallas from El Paso? I'm going to be in El Paso soon. I'm going to be there not too long from now. I'm flying out there, so I'm not driving. If I was driving through there, I'd come through Dallas and say, hey. But now me and my family, we're going to fly to El Paso. So if I was driving, I'd definitely stop by Dallas and definitely say, hey to you, Miriam. You've been a great subscriber, and I appreciate you. Yeah, but if any of my subscribers, if y'all are near El Paso, let me know. I'm gonna be in El Paso with nothing to do for a week. So any of y'all out there live in El Paso are gonna be home from the 18th to the 25th, let me know. I'm just gonna be hanging around the house there. I'm gonna have to get the new windshield wiper. My windshield wiper's bent, y'all. It's not really raining, it's sprinkling. It should be getting clear up here in a little bit, but it does. I just need to get another windshield wiper. What I need to do. I'll stop and give it 1 second. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, I don't like driving in Jersey. I've been up there a few times. I don't like driving up Upper East Coast. It's rough. I mean, I do drive up there still. We drive to Maryland. We go to New York, but in New Jersey. But I just haven't been lately. I've been having Maine, man. I've been running Kentucky, Florida, Tennessee, Ohio, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Missouri, the Carolinas, Kansas, Colorado, Wyoming, and Utah, which they just cut out the Midwest, so I'm not going to be going to Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, or Kansas no more, which sucks. I really like driving out there, but they're reconstructing our lanes here, so, but I like driving south, though. Dang, south is awesome. That's cool, man. I bet it's beautiful there. One day in my life, I want to go to Guam. I really do. I really do want to go to Guam one day. Yeah, one day. Hopefully I'm going to get a better camera soon, y'all. I'm going to try to get an iPhone or get a better actual camera so I can do better videos. Once this channel gets monetized, I'll do that. Summertime all year round, that's awesome. I definitely want to visit one day. One day if I ever make any money and get out of trucking, I'll definitely do that. Trucking don't pay enough to go to Guam these days, though. But it pays the bills and supports my family, and that makes me happy. In life, you know, if you can take care of your family, you know, they don't have to worry about nothing. That's what makes me happy. I work a lot, but I go home and my wife drives a nice car. You know, my kids got clothes on their back. He goes to a good school. You know, that's all. That means a lot to me. But I've been there before. You know, what I mean, I've been down and out with nothing, been poor. I've been wondering where my next meal's gonna come from, and I don't ever want to go back to that. You know, like I was talking about the other day, you get voices in your head that still talk, you know, that say you're not gonna be nothing, or you know, there's a lot of times faith. Y'all, faith don't just come in hard times. You gotta have faith in good times too. You gotta have faith that you know that God's still gonna keep blessing in the good times. Y'all get those voices that says, "Oh, you're gonna lose that job, or you're not gonna be able to get that, or oh, it's going good now, but it's gonna go bad later." And you gotta speak back to those voices. I talk back. I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna be all right. God's got my back." And you gotta speak positive. You gotta speak positive things instead of negative things. Stay positive in life, definitely. Definitely. 24-hour flight. That's a long flight. Get around those bumps real quick, yeah. That's a long flight to Guam. You know, when we fly to El Paso in a couple of weeks, it's my wife's first time flying, and my son's first time flying, and my other daughter's first time flying. So I have 3 daughters, but only one of my daughters, she works at the Sheriff's Department. She can't. She's gonna both go with us, but other than that, I'll have my whole family with me this vacation when I go to El Paso this year. So I'm really excited. I'm excited to see my oldest daughter and my 2 grandsons. So it's gonna be good. What's up, Cobra 47? Appreciate you joining me. If I don't call out your name, it's not that I'm not trying to. It's just dark and I can't hardly see real clear my comments. So it's not my first time flying, no, but it's my wife's son and my 17-year-old daughter's first time flying. So, but like I said, we're not going to really do much. We're going to go out there for the week. Her husband is in the Army, so they're stationed out there. But I didn't get to see him for Christmas, so we're going to go out there for 7 days and hang out at her house and kind of spend time together. We didn't get to have Christmas together, so we're just going to do that. But there ain't much to do in El Paso, but we are going to go horseback riding. I found out about that. My wife don't want to do the horseback riding, so we're going to do daughter daddy night. We're going to, me and my other two daughters, we're going to go out there. There's a place in El Paso that you can ride up in the mountains on sunset, and it's like a guide, and so we're going to do daddy-daughter night. We're going to go watch the sunset and ride horses up through there, so I think that's going to be really exciting. I'm really excited about that. Yeah, Miriam, it is. Family's important to me. Family should be important to everybody. Friends come and go, but family's there forever, so while you got them, you're not going to have them forever, but while you got them, you got to spend time with them, so. I work a lot trucking, and I miss a lot of stuff in life, but when I can, I make time. Like last time I seen her was September a year ago. I took a vacation. We went to Panama City, Florida, and all my kids come in there. Had all my kids with me all week, and my 3 daughters, my son, and my grandsons, and it was great. So I'm definitely looking forward to this vacation, y'all. It's right around the corner. So definitely looking forward to it. Appreciate y'all talking with me tonight. It's good to have, I like this channel when I do live. It's really not subject oriented. I'm not really talking about a certain subject and I haven't studied for a certain subject to talk to y'all about. It's just, I'm just being me, just riding. So it's just like if y'all were riding the truck with me, we just be BS and talking, just talking bull crap, But yeah, I got to do some gargle with some water, hot water or something. My throat's not hurting, but my voice is gone. I think it's just the weather. I've been in a different weather constantly. So you fly back to Guam every year? How much does the round trip cost to go to fly to Guam? I bet it's nice there. Summer all year long. That's awesome. Okay, how much home time do I get usually? Okay, usually, now this is when I'm not training, I come home every week. I do 34 hours every week, normally. When I'm training, I have the option to, or I can stay out longer. Well, if my trainee is from another state, and I can't get him home, instead of him, I don't go home if he can't. That's my choice. I could, but he's out here to get his hours. And as soon as he gets 150 hours, he's graduated. So if he's going to be in the truck with me 7 days a week, and I work normally 5, and I go home 2 days, those 2 days he'd have to sit at the truck stop, and he'd get paid for it. I mean, he gets paid, but he gets paid salary while he's training, but he's not getting his hours. So I choose to stay out longer. So this time, I've been out 15 days. Tomorrow will be 16 days. And then my trainee lives in Nashville, so actually going to Nashville tonight. So he'll be able to go home, and then I'll pick him back up Sunday. And then so we'll take the rest 3 nights off. I'll pick him back up, and then we'll. I'm actually not gonna drop him off in Nashville. We're gonna go through Nashville tonight. He'll probably go to his house tonight, and I'll stay in Nashville at truck stop. But we'll get up in the morning. We'll go to Dalton. He has a car there. He's like a 3-hour drive, so that. I just been trying to get his hours, and then he'll drive back up, and then I'll pick him up Sunday in Nashville or whatever when I come back out. But he will go out 2 more weeks, and he'll be graduated. So when I'm not training, I come home more. But when I'm training, I try to help my trainee out and get it done for him. Wow. Is that round trip or one way? 6,000. Miriam. What's up, Brian? What's happening? AJ said, do you get paid overtime for that? I get paid by the mile. So I don't know if you call it overtime or what, but I get paid all the miles the truck does. So every mile he drives, every mile I drive, I get paid the same thing about the mileage. So So yeah, I guess it's overtime. I mean, I'm getting paid for it. I don't really know. It's not really overtime. It's just mileage. But yeah, I'll make more money if I don't go home, of course. Of course. Yeah, I would, if I had to go fly all the way across, I'd go fly first class too. Round trip to Guam, $6,000 a person. Well, that's not bad. I mean, if you got somewhere to stay with you, they're like flew to Guam, I'd have to get a resort fee and all that. I don't know how much that cost me. If I wanted to go there for a week, it'd cost me and my wife want to go, so that'd be $12,000 flying. And then how much would we'd spend a lot there too, right? Like, we don't know nobody from there, so we'd have to get a place for a resort or something. So yeah. But yeah, one day I'm on my bucket list. I'm gonna go to Guam one day. Chill on home time. I'm gonna be there on home time soon. Dang right. Exactly. I'll be home too. I'll be home tomorrow night, y'all. JB Travels, what's happening, buddy? Thank you for joining me. JBG, what's happening? Appreciate you joining the live, man. I can't see the comments too good because I'm driving, y'all, but yeah, appreciate you joining. My goal every week is to get 2,500. 2,000 miles is below average, bro. It's not good. I mean, it can be average, but 2,500 is my goal every week. Training or not. You know, training I get more, but you know, our company goal is get 2,500. Your company should be setting you out to get 2,500. You go out there and get 500 miles a day, 5 days, that's 2,500. I mean, if I was only getting 2,000 miles and I was gone every week, I'd be upset. So I try to do 500 miles a day, 5 days a week, and then go home for 2. Get 2,500. But now some weeks I'll do 28, the next week I'll do 22. Or, you know, 2,000, but it averages out 5,000 miles every 2 weeks. You got to have that. Yes, it is. It is U.S. territory, you're right. Oh, that's right. That's right. $2,000 miles is below average, buddy. That answers your question. That's awesome. Well, it's on my bucket list. I'm gonna visit your country, Pelu. I'm gonna do it one day. I got a few places I want to visit, but that's one of them. Definitely one of them. What's up, Kevin Hall? On my way to Louisville, big dog. I'm in Kentucky right now. We're 71 southbound. We're going into Louisville to pick up a load, and it goes to, I'm actually taking them back to Dalton, Georgia. And then I'm going home. I'm turning the windshield wipers off now. Clear it out. Yeah, it's 38 degrees here in Louisville. It's not bad. They had a bunch of snow hit last night, but it warmed up and everything melted. So I can't deal with it. I appreciate that, Kevin. No problem. I am 36 miles from Louisville, Miriam. What's up, Fred OGs? not against that crap. I don't mess with no heroin, buddy. Heroin and trucking don't go good. I'm against drugs, period, out here. You're on the wrong channel if you want to talk about drugs. I am totally anti-drugs, buddy. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm 36 miles away, buddy. Fred, I'll be almost there. Loves. Definitely Loves, Brian. That's to answer your question. It's going to be Loves. The reason why is because we fuel at Loves, so I get free unlimited showers there. And the showers are cleaner than the Pilots. If I had my choice, I'd be picking the Petro. They're nice. Loves is clean, but they just got fast food restaurants in it. That sucks. You know what I'm saying? That sucks. What's happening, buddy? Appreciate you joining the channel. So you got the whole Shell Projects from the Bronx here. What's happening, bud? Sorry if I don't call your name out. It's because I'm driving, y'all. It's hard for me to see the comments, but hey, once in a while I can glance over and see it. But I got to keep my eyes on the road. Got to keep putting these white lines. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so yeah, I'll be there in no time, man. 34 miles away. Hey, I appreciate that, Mike. Appreciate it. You be safe up there in Jersey, for real. Yeah, Vondrae's straight. Vondrae's okay. They're alright. I just got used to Loves, so that's the way we fuel there. So I get free showers and, you know, free fills and all that good stuff. I got the Loves app on my phone and, you know, it's built into the GPS. As I just know where all of them at, you know what I mean? Just got used to it over the years, I guess. No, I'm gonna keep driving. I've got 2.5 hours left on my clock, and I'm 30 miles from Louisville. So once I get there, it should take me about 30 minutes to drop this trailer, pick up another one. So I'm down to 2 hours. That'd be down an hour and a half. So I'll probably get about an hour outside of Louisville. I wanted to get to Nashville, but it don't look like I'll make it all the way to Nashville tonight. So I'll be out of hours, but wherever I get, I'll be parking, taking a 10, and then tomorrow I'll be getting up in the morning and going home. We'll have to take a 10-hour break, so then tomorrow I'll head home. So I'll be getting about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I should be home tomorrow afternoon sometime. Yeah, wherever has parking, they're exactly right. Free refills. Refills and drinks is what it means. Not free fills. Free refills. This is where you take your drink, you get a free refill. You fill it back up for free. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's a clear night tonight. It looks good out here, don't it? I wish I could DJ the radio for y'all, but every time I turn the radio on, they give me for copyright. I was doing videos where we played y'all just request music, and I play it off the tablet or whatever. No, not a full tank of diesel, bud. Yeah, they'll give you free pills like that, buddy. I talk about coffee, man. Ice water. No, they don't give away the hell of a diesel. That's funny, buddy. That's so funny. You know, I hate that. Hopefully I don't have to, but we'll see how it goes. I got a few mom and pop spots that I know of in Kentucky. I learned over the years, big truck stops you never find no parking at, y'all. Let's talk about that for a minute. Parking can be a pain in the butt. After 5, 6 o'clock, truck stops fill up. So you have to come up with different things like off ramps. I hate parking off ramps, but I ain't gonna lie, dude. shipping to receivers. Like I could park at the plant. I'm going to pick this up tonight. I could, but I'm trying to get an hour down. But I know of, I learned Dixie Critty places, like places that allow trucks over the years, 15 years of driving these routes. I learned different places. And it might be a mom and pop truck stop. It could be a Waffle House that has truck parking, or it could be a Walmart that allows them. Some grocery stores allow them. Some don't, so you got to learn the ones that do. There's a book online. It's called Park My Rig. And I bought it a while back. It's $20, a thick book, and it shows you every secret place off every interstate in the United States to park. Whether it's Dairy Queen's got parking behind this gas station, this empty parking lot, it tells you everything, and it's pretty up to date. It's pretty cool, actually. Hey man, I'm gonna hold you up to that, big dog. You ain't gotta give me free gas, man. I appreciate that, dog. I just turned it into some type of charity or whatever. You give me free fuel, I'll use that fuel to haul products to kids or something, you know what I mean? So you gotta do it. That's cool, man. That's cool. Swift's got a good facility out here. I hear a lot of bad things about Swift, but I hear good things about them too. But y'all got I've heard good things about Swift, so I can't say nothing bad about them or good about them. Really, just all I do is what I hear. You need to send me your contact information so I can do an interview, a live interview with you. I'd love to do an interview with a Swift driver. So y'all can let me know your story, if it's Swift good, bad, or let me know. You hear all kinds of things out there, but sometimes you want to know the bottom. The only way to get the bottom is to actually listen to a driver. Like if Swift called and offered to pay me money for an ad, I wouldn't take it. But I'd listen to their drivers. Yeah, I wouldn't just go off. I'm never gonna be a channel where you pay me to talk good about you if I don't know you're good. Now, if I know you're good and I stand behind you and you want to pay me, that's cool. But if you don't, that's cool too. My channel's about trucking life. I'll tell you the good and the bad and the ugly of everything. Everything I didn't know. Everything I know about it. Like the company I work for now, I love them. They're great. But if they ever started slipping up and doing wrong, I'm going to tell you. The first one to tell you. It's real talk. What's up, Canadian grower? What's happening? Oh man, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, dude, if you want to do that, you can. I appreciate it, buddy. That's cool, man. You don't got to do that, dude, but if you want to, that's cool. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that, Canadian trucker. I appreciate it, buddy. My 3 favorite things about trucking. Okay, let's go over that. I'll tell you, my number 1 thing about it is freedom to think. Out here, I can think, I can pray, I can meditate, I can listen to good preaching, I can listen to good podcasts. Whoever you hang around with, you show me your 3 best friends, and I'll tell you who you're gonna end up like. If you hang around crackheads all the time, you're gonna be a crackhead. You hang around losers all the time, you're gonna be a loser. You hang around people making money, you're gonna make money. So I don't get to hang out with many people because I'm a truck driver, but I'm constantly feeding myself with positive things. I'm listening to T.D. Jakes, I'm listening to preaching, I listen to Joe Rogan, I listen to Jordan Peterson, I listen to all different types of people about different subjects. If I don't know a subject, I can listen to that subject. So it's better than any college driving a truck, because you can listen and learn whatever you want to learn. Like, I don't know a whole lot of Spanish, but so I wanted to learn, so I know a couple hundred words now. Yo necesita aprender español. yo necesito más practicar. Yo estaré por 2 meses, yo escucho CDs and hacer libros. Okay, so I learned that just by listening to CDs out here. I need more practice, but I can teach myself languages out here. So I like the fact that I can use this time to learn, right? Hey, I appreciate that, Miriam. I appreciate it. Yeah, church is your truck. You can make it anywhere you want to. So I try to teach myself things out here so I can learn. And then I take the things I learn and I try to pass it on to y'all. So I like trucking because I can learn. It's the first thing. The second thing about it is I'm able to use it as a platform for God. So I can do these videos, which I enjoy doing. I'm not making no money on them yet. I may one day, but I'm not monetized right now. But it's a passion that I enjoy. I enjoy helping people. I enjoy helping truck drivers. I enjoy helping non-truck drivers. I want to help people that are struggling with addiction. I want to help people that are struggling with your family, you're going through family issues, or you're getting suicidal, or you've got an alcohol problem or gambling. I want to help you. I have a heart that I want to help. And I always say, God, how can I help people if I'm just driving this truck? How can I help the kid over here when I'm over here in Wisconsin or driving? How can I help anybody, God? You know what I mean? Like, you put the desire to help. But God showed me that I can open this YouTube channel and I can help people. I've got a 15-year-old out of Wisconsin that follows my channel. Okay, and he talks to me. And I've got people from all different countries now that are listening. Now, I'm nobody. Without God, I'm nobody. If I can just help one person, that helps me out. So when I get up in the morning and I read these comments and they say, Sean, thank you for this. You helped change my day. Or I think I can make it for this. It makes me just want to talk about God. Not even talk about trucking. But I understand it is a trucking channel. But I give it to God. So God, you want to make this your platform? Use it. So when God gives me something in my heart to share, I'm going to share it with y'all. And if y'all don't like it, that's oh well. I don't care. But I'm going to talk trucking because I'm going to help you as a truck driver. But I'm also going to help people out here spiritually that are not truck drivers. The thing I like about trucking. So you asked me, what are the 3 things I like most about trucking? So first is the freedom to learn and teach myself things I could never learn from a 9 to 5. I didn't go to college. I got a GED. But I can learn things out here and I can learn anything I want. That's 1. 2, I'm able to help people through this platform. Number 3 is I provide a stable income for my family and I'm not worried about losing my job. I'm not worried about recession. I feel like I have the most recessionist-proof job there is, because if my company went out of business tomorrow, there's 10 other trucking companies I could work for thousands. I could get off at the next truck stop, call a trucking company, and they'll send me a bus ticket and I have a job. So even when COVID was out, trucking still moved. Trucking still moved. It didn't stop. So if trucking slowed down, that means the whole economy is shut down. Trucking's the last thing that's going to shut down if something bad happened. So I feel like I'm in a recession-proof job almost. I like being able to supply food for my family and not worry about a paycheck every Friday. Bills are getting paid. So that answers your question. Those are the 3 things that I like about trucking. Yeah, you got to. Tell them to take the wheel for real. Man, I appreciate the Canadian grower. I appreciate it, buddy. We do. Do you prefer Love truck stops or Pilot? Loves. Definitely Loves. I like Loves because, like I said, we get unlimited fuel there and unlimited showers. And they're just cleaner. They just seem cleaner, you know what I mean? I appreciate all those comments, Miriam and Canadian Grower and all y'all. Thank you for doing that, because, sometimes even me as a positive person, I'm like, why am I even doing these videos sometimes? But then it reminds me when people say things like that, it makes me feel good. I appreciate that. I really do. But yeah, you're right, Canadian Grower. Somebody did call my company the other day. They called safety. My safety director called me. He's like, Sean. I was like, oh God, why the safety director calling me? He's like, Sean. I'm like, yes. So what is it? He's like, somebody just called in. I'm like, oh God. Because people call in and say a lot of things. Like you might have accidentally cut them off, or they made a think that I was hogging the lane. You know, people call in on you for whatever. So, and he's like, somebody called in and said they were a lawyer. And I said, oh, a lawyer called? He's like, yeah. He said, but he wanted to say that he really appreciates your videos and that you're doing positive things and that my company should pay me more money. And of course they did, but that was really cool. So whoever did that, as anonymous, I really appreciate that. That meant a lot to me. It did. Like, you know, I don't brag about the videos, you know, my company or anything like that. If they see them, they see them. They don't, they don't. I'm not doing it for Rosedale. I'm doing it for y'all. I mean, for me. I'm doing it for, man, make the world a little safer, a little better. You know, if I can talk one person today out of depression, that's great. So they don't pass that on to somebody else. Bad people and depressed people, not that they're bad, but if you got a lot of depression in your life, you're going through something, and you're just negative all the time, negative people can make non-negative people negative. You can bring other people down. It's like misery loves company. It's contagious. So my goal is to defeat it, one person at a time. I don't like people talking negative. If you're out there saying you're never going to make it, I don't want to hear that. You're going to make it. Oh, I ain't going to get no job. Yeah, you're going to get a job. Oh, you're never going to get better. I'm sick. Yeah, you're going to get better. If you speak it, speak positive things in your life, and you'll see exactly what'll happen. God will bring you through anything. He will. You got to go there and get it. Like you said in the Bible, the lady with the issue of blood, she said, if I can just touch the hem of his garment, I will be healed. Right? That's what she said. She didn't need the disciples' approval. She didn't need her brother's approval, wife's, husband's approval. She said it. She believed in herself. She's like, I can just do this. I can do it. She reached out and grabbed her own miracle. So sometimes we got to reach out and grab our own miracle, y'all. Reach out there and grab it, you know. Speak it. She had to speak the words into existence. She had to speak it. So yeah, be positive, y'all. Definitely. For sure. 100%. Appreciate that, Matt. Appreciate it. Yeah, the world's getting crazy out there for real. Hey, man, that's awesome, dude. I appreciate you, AJ. I really do, man. I really do. About 16 miles from Louisville, y'all. All right, I'm getting in some construction zones. I may not be able to see your comments, okay, because I got to pay attention to this road. Yeah, Canadian girl, don't worry about that negativity, buddy. One day at a time. I promise it'll get better. That's probably the last comment I'm going to be able to read right now. I'm not sure the comment. Y'all can keep commenting and talking. Y'all can do that. I'll read them later, but I can't read them right now. I'm going to have to pay attention because we're getting into some things right here. You know what I'm saying? I got to pay attention to the lane change and all that stuff. But I can talk. Y'all talk to each other or whatever, and I can read the comments in a little bit, but I'm not trying to ignore you. So if you say a comment and I don't answer it back, it's not that I'm ignoring you. It's just when I get into like these cities right here and it's really congested, then I got to keep my eyes on the road. Keep the rubber side down and keep between the lines, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's get it. 16 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tomorrow night. That's a song, y'all. 6 days on the road, I'm gonna make it home tonight. Mine's 16 days on the road, I'm gonna make it home tomorrow night. That's what it is, 16 tomorrow, right? Y'all just joining me live. I'm on 71 right outside of Louisville, Kentucky. Almost to my pickup. I got 2 hours and 10 minutes left on the clock. 14 miles of destination. Get that load up and see how far we can get down the road, right? Max the clock on out tonight. Come on, let's get it. Appreciate y'all joining on along tonight, y'all. If y'all just joining, I'm on 71 southbound. I'm 14 miles out of Louisville. We dropped our load up in Cincinnati earlier, outside Cincinnati. Now we're going to Louisville. We're empty right now. We're going to Louisville to pick up a load, and then we're going to head back toward Georgia. Be back in Georgia tomorrow. I'm going home for the next 3 nights. I got a wife and boy, and a little boy waiting on me. Say little girl, my littlest girl's 17. She that little world gets. My son's 8 though. He's still little. I got a 25-year-old daughter, a 19-year-old daughter, a 17-year-old daughter, an 8-year-old boy. I'm only 42. Started really young.
In 1.5 miles,
Crazy.
keep left to I-264.
Yeah, I'm glad you caught alive too there, buddy. If I don't call your name out loud, it's because I'm driving and I can't really see the comments, y'all, so apologize about that. You know, there's a lot of times I read the comments by training, driving or whatever, but I'm driving right now. I can see very basically, I can look down and see a little bit, but I can't really read the comments of the name, sorry. You got an 8-year-old too, son? Son, you got an 8-year-old? That's awesome. Yeah, they're precious at that age, man. They really are. I can't wait back to get with them. What's the temperature in Canada right now, yeah? It's 39 degrees here in Louisville.
In the left lane.
All right, look, y'all on ramps, make sure you slow down to a certain speed. Remember, ramps are for car speed. So if it says 45, that's really for a car. You really want to go to about 10 to 15 miles lower than that. Like I'm actually taking this at 30 miles an hour right now. That's safe. And I'm empty, but if I was even heavier, I don't want to be slow because you can get really heavy and you can just tip right over, and you don't want that. Nobody wants that.
Continue on Watterson Expressway.
I appreciate y'all joining my live tonight, y'all. I really appreciate all y'all's comments. I really do. I really appreciate every one of y'all joining in and watching this live. Y'all make the time go by fast. No, I'm driving automatic. Yeah, the road is pretty smooth, ain't it? It's crazy. Hey, no problem. Marco, no problem. Thompson. I can't see your name as Marco or Mario. I can't really see Thompson. Appreciate it. Like I said, I'm driving, so I have to keep my eyes on the road, y'all. I glance down every once in a while and catch a comment, but that's about all I can do. I appreciate my videos. I appreciate you watching, man, for real. I see you there, Thompson. Yeah, the road is pretty smooth in there, big dog. Yeah, I can put you to sleep if you ain't careful for sure.
Be in either of the 2 left lanes.
I could imagine it being negative 40 degrees. That's crazy. Woo! This Georgia boy don't want nothing to do with that. I get up there and like, 5-degree weather, and that thing was freezing. It's crazy. So this is the bypass. I'm on the bypass around Louisville now, y'all. For y'all that just clicked on, I noticed a few more just clicked on. I am live right here. We're on the bypass around Louisville. I'm headed over here to the shipper to pick up my last load for the week. Drop this empty out, drive a load, and head on home. I'm about 7 miles away, y'all. Another thing when y'all driving, and even a car, y'all want to make sure you keep your driving distance. See how far back I am from this truck? I don't want to get no closer to that. Because you don't want to be close to it, especially when it's raining and snowing. You don't want to be too close. So whatever y'all do, drivers, that's a big thing out there. Is falling too close. Do not do it. I see a lot of truckers die from running in the back of another truck. You know, if he slammed on his brakes and I was looking down or something, and I ran in the back of him, it would smash me like a pancake. I don't want to be smashed like a pancake. No, sir. Alright, so now I'm going to get over here. Slowly. You got to watch the mirror when you get over. Go slowly. There we go. I'm getting off here at exit 15B. So we're at 18A, y'all. So y'all know how many miles it is? Remember, they count down, so it's got to be 3 miles. Teach y'all something. These mile markers, kind of see how far I am. See how far I am from the next places. Watch these mile markers with me. Canadian Grower, you got a channel? I'll join your channel too, buddy. Yeah, whenever I get stopped, I will. Days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home. Alright, over again. Gotta ease it on over here. Come on. Hey, AD. Hey, boss.
In 1.5 miles,
I'm gonna show you how to get in and out of here right here.
On the right to Kentucky 17.
This is gonna be one of your normal runs, so you gotta pay attention to this one. I'm talking AD, y'all. Make sure he's awake for this little, so he can learn how to get in and out of this place we're about to go to. I don't mean to wake you up. It's important, you know, you see this. Sorry. Yep. All right, depending on where you go, when you get out AD, that this place we're going to is, the address is huge, right? Like it's like 4 miles wide, 3 miles this way. So if you don't know where you're going, you'll drive around and you'll be lost. Because that address will be like, you've arrived 4 miles around and around. So like, I'm going to show you the entrance. That's why I want to show you the entrance. GPS is bringing you in different ways, but I'm going to show you. If you know the first way in, you'll know, hey, this is the gas station. I need to go this way. Because this place is really huge.
To Kentucky 1703 South.
Yes, I do got a trainee with me, Miriam. His name is AD. Kevin graduated last week, so Kevin's in his own truck. Kevin's doing really good. He graduated 2 weeks ago. I dropped him off Saturday, and that would be like 19 days ago. Because I picked up AD 3 days later. I went home for 3 days, and I picked him up on Tuesday. That's been, yesterday was 14 days. I've had AD with me, so he's got 2 more. AD's got 2 more weeks. He'll be graduated. About 14 days, or not 14 days, about 4 weeks. AD's doing really good too. He's knocking out his hours, so he's already, almost halfway done. So he'll be done in a couple of weeks when we get back, maybe less than that. So he's doing great, y'all. I just got off my exit right here. Miriam from Dallas, Texas, said congratulations there, AD.
Appreciate you.
This one guy where he's at is at 40 degrees negative Celsius. Canada, that's cold. Yeah, stay your butt in the house, he said. That's cold. Negative 40, man, I can blah. It's just cold where he's at, Canada. Negative 40.
Last I ever been was when Illinois hit negative 21.
Yeah, I've been in negative 18, negative 20 in Minnesota. And early negative 20 is as cold as I've ever been. I never remember that. That was colder than crap. Other lady on here, she's from a country that's Palouse, 2 hours from Guam. She's from the island, from the islands out there. She's in Texas right now, but it's crazy. I always want to go to Guam. I think it's beautiful out there. Summertime all year round. He said that's not that cold, that's warm for us, negative 40. All right, y'all, I'm going to have to get off this live feed for security reasons. We're actually picking up a really expensive load, and it's not good for details to show y'all exactly what I'm picking up and where exactly I'm at. So that's all the details I'm gonna give you. But anyway, they don't like us filming where I'm going, so I'm gonna have to cut the live off right before I get there. I mean, y'all know where I'm at. I'm in Louisville, so I'm sure y'all probably put it two together, but. They've had some loads that were hijacked and some drivers that actually got hijacked on this load. They go on a truck stop, somebody steals their truck, they left the keys in there, which I ain't leave the keys in my truck, period. And, I don't drop trucks. It'd be hard to get my load. They don't actually steal it like that. As if you drop the trailer and bob to the Walmart. I don't know if people have been following them in and out of here or what the deal is, but so for security reasons, I'm not gonna show y'all their security detail on getting in and out. I don't think that's fair. Nobody's asked me not to do it. I just think that, some places, if I'm hauling like carpet or something like that, it's fine. But I do have to go through some security protocols up here. And if you don't know the security protocols, then you really don't need to know them, right? So I'm going to go ahead and kill the live feed real quick. But I appreciate every one of y'all joining me. I hate to kill it because it's doing really good right now. There's a lot of people on there, and they're getting a lot of hours in, and it sucks. But I need to watch hours for YouTube. But I really do appreciate every one of y'all joining me in the last hour. And if I don't get back on there to the live tonight, I will be back on tomorrow. before I go home, and then I'm gonna be out for 3 days, so y'all probably won't hear from me much. But anyway, gotta jump off here now. Appreciate y'all. This is Charlie Life with Sean.
500 feet.
Let's get